Good morning, Saxons. Today is November 21st, 2025, and you're watching another edition of Saxon TV. I'm Cameron.
And I'm Violet. Today, we have a full lineup of local and statewide stories today. So, let's get started.
A humpback whale that became entangled in a crab pot rope was euthanized Monday near Yachats. The whale had been stranded on shore nearly 48 hours earlier. Rescue teams tried repeatedly to help it return to the ocean without success. Unfortunately, the whale's injuries from the entanglement were too severe. Wildlife officials say the euthanization was the most humane option to prevent further suffering.
A Gresham man is asking for help after his 9-month-old puppy was stolen during a robbery on Tuesday. Police say the man was attacked by the robbers, who then grabbed the puppy and ran off before officers arrived. Investigators haven't released a motive yet, and no suspects have been found.
The Downtown Salem Holiday Parade is looking for volunteers as the event gets closer. Organizers say they need extra help for route support, decorating parade features, and assisting with crowd activities. The parade is scheduled for Friday, November 28th, but a few volunteer roles may start sooner. Anyone interested can sign up online and take part in one of Salem's biggest holiday traditions.
A major ATF sting operation in Portland and Salem has led to several arrests connected to alleged Sureños gang members. Federal agents say they spent the past 5 months undercover purchasing from the suspects. The 3 men appeared in federal court on Monday afternoon. Officials say the sting helped slow the flow of illegal weapons onto Oregon streets.
Time to check in on today's weather forecast. Leo, take it away.
Good morning and happy Friday, Saxons. I'm Leo, and I'm with the all weather forecast. I'm 5-day weather forecast, and it's gonna be on Friday. Today it's gonna be mostly cloudy with a 77%, and the temperature is gonna be 53 degrees. And then on Saturday it's gonna be showers with a 83% and a 54 temperature. And then on Sunday it's gonna be raining with 90% of rain, and temperature's gonna be at 52 degrees. And also on Monday it's gonna be all showers with a 79% and a 49 temperature. And then on Tuesday it's gonna be partly cloudy with a 77% and a 47 degrees. That's it for me. Back to you, Cameron.
Thanks for the update. Now let's move on to more Oregon headlines.
A federal judge has ordered Marion County to share parolee information with ICE following a high-profile legal challenge. Judge Michael McShane issued the ruling on Monday in Portland's U.S. District Court. The case is centered around whether Oregon's sanctuary law allows local agencies to communicate with federal immigration authorities.
Oregon lawmakers are meeting this week to discuss how to close the state's growing budget deficit. Legislators say current revenue projections have dropped sharply due to automatic state-level tax changes tied to new federal tax cuts. Those federal cuts, passed this summer, mean Oregon will collect less money moving forward. Lawmakers may tap into 2 major reserve funds to prevent deeper cuts to state programs.
The Oregon Education Department is dealing with a large backlog of complaints after rule changes made it easier to file concerns. Many cases have gone unresolved due to long-term staffing shortages and confusion about job openings that went unfilled for months. A budget increase approved in 2024 is now helping fund new complaint and resolution units to address the overload. Officials say it may take time, but they are working to get response times back on track.
Now let's shift gears and head over to our sports anchors for the latest updates.
Hi, I'm Ty.
And I'm Parker. Welcome to your Saxon Sports Update.
Fall sports have officially come to an end and winter sports are now getting underway. Here at South, boys and girls basketball are starting practices and preparing for their first matchups of the season. Wrestling is also gearing up with athletes putting in early conditioning work, and swimming is getting ready to divide back into competition. So make sure to check out the schedule and support your South Saxon athletes.
Over in college football, the Oregon State Beavers are on a bye week. It's a chance for the team to rest, recover from injuries, and prepare for the final stretch of their season. Coaches say the time off should help them come back stronger for their next matchup.
Meanwhile, the Oregon Ducks are getting ready for a big game matchup against the USC Trojans. The matchup will take place at Alton Stadium in Eugene, and kickoff is at 12:30 p.m. Fans are expecting a high-energy game at the Doug Slick to keep their momentum going.
Over to the NBA. The Portland Trail Blazers are gearing up for an exciting matchup of their own. Shaedon Sharpe and the Blazers will take on Josh Giddey and the Chicago Bulls. Portland has been focusing on tightening their defense and building chemistry with their younger roster.
That wraps up the week's sports report.
Thanks for tuning in. Now back to the show.
Thanks for the sports update. Now, our final story of the day. The Salem community is coming together to support families during the holiday with several donation drives happening now. Various local groups are collecting clothes, toys, food, warm gear, and pet supplies to help those in need. Deadlines vary though. Some drives end November 21st while others continue into early and mid-December. Organizers say every donation, big or small, can make a meaningful difference for our families this winter. That wraps up today's edition of Saxon TV.
Thanks for watching. Have a great day. See you next time, Saxons.